Takže čau, já vás pro mě po dlouhé době vítám u mé soukromé cesty Bradavicemi neboli Hogwarts Legacy. Já to většinou hraju s přítelkyní, což vy už jste asi viděli, a já se musím po téměř 4 měsících podívat taky na svoji kariéru, jakoby save tady a někam se dostat. Ale rozhodl jsem si, že vzhledem k tomu, že to hraju i s přítelkyní, tak tady ten save budu hrát jenom do doby, dokud mě to bude bavit. Já nemám namapovaný kouzla, vole, proč? Ani mi to dokonce nejde. Jenom do té doby, dokud mě to bude bavit, nebo se někde jakoby nekousnu. Protože pak je asi zbytečný, abyste vy viděli vícero saveů. A vícero průchodů tou hrou, byť možná každý může být trošku jiný, ale já jsem se opravdu rozhodl, že tohle budu hrát jenom jako do pozice, dokud mě to někde nenasere, nebo
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us in the fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary visiting level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education of the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
my jsme tady fakt na úplném začátku, ty.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor. But what do you mean you will keep track of what I learned?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Počkej, tady je truhla, tak se do něj ještě podíváme. Aha.
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Lumos!
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio?
And see what details the field guide can provide.
Děkujem. Dobře, to jsou jasně. Tohle znáte celkem. Dobrá. Dobrá.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Dobrá, dobrá. OK, tohle bylo dobrý.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit.
OK. Tyhle ty vlastně nás budou posouvat.
Open it up and
Je to
find
něco jako fast travel v podstatě. OK, teď mi jo. Dobře. OK. Tady vlastně teď konce ty zelený mrchy znamenají, že jsem se dá jakoby fast travelem. Library Alex Region. Co je do prdele? Trafil Ravenclaw. Dobrá. A takhle vlastně budeme travelovat, to už jste asi taky viděli. Je to fakt něco jako fast travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies.
Hogsmeade jsou prasinky, myslím.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, juices, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Rowan. He's a clever, entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
To je vlastně ty,
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become warriors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Beckett in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to know. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you at spell class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning. Yes, you seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't
No dobrá. Teď konečně můžeme mapovat kouzla, ale vidím, že máme všechny zamčený. Musíme na to teprve jakoby přijít. Tak.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies.
Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring rooms? She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels then. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
OK. Já si právě jak to hraju už přílegí, tak to začátek už si úplně nepamatuju. Jo, to je tohle vlastně. Trackneme quest. Jasně.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've
To nevím, proč se to hry, že jo.
with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good
Jo,
friend.
půjdem vybírat do
I shall
hůlku.
reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
OK. Máme tam někde fast travel poblíž? Podívám se. Asi ne, ale mám takový pocit. Tam někde fast travel není. Ale uděláme vlastně 2 úkoly, tak dolů. Ty vole, to se hrají, že to já nevím proč. OK.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
A levitation charm? Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Ale do prdele. Ale co to je? Ty vole, to je docela fofrník.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dump deflected your cast?
Okay.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised Levioso. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso!
Don't hold my students for this event. I do join my duel.
No, co bych tomu... No,
Protego! Protego!
Dobře.
Levioso!
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
You're good. Now perceptive. Thank you.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Okay. Škoda se to hry, že?
Not bad for a beginner. You give
A nevím proč teda.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of gringolos entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right.
Dobrá, dobrá.
That's our spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work. I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
didn't expect a new student to be so deaf to the wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel. In fact, it was. Perhaps I had a knack for it. Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization. Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in. Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught. Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind. Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Rattleby near the clock tower arrangements, if you're interested. Till next time.
Máme kompletní questy, ale zkusíme ještě zajít kousek dál, jestli tady někde bude fast travel. Podívám se. Trackneme si quest. Jo, on je na trackli, OK. A tady byl u toho někde fast travel. Počkej, jo. Moment, tady byl fast travel, někde tady byl. To je do prdele. Jo, on je, na druhou stranu. Super. Přítelkyně říká, jestli mi s tím to samotně bavit nebude. Možná měla docela pravdu, že fakt jako projdeme jenom kousek. Já se budu snažit dohrát tu session s přítelkyní. Proč se to hrají, že do prdele? Takových schodů, vole.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get
Já jsem šel blbě teďka. OK.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am
months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ty vole. Jo, tak jo, asi. Nejspíš. Paráda.
Accio.
Super.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it.
Tak se nechce to hry, že já nevím proč.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Jo, to je to s těma koulema. To bude velká prdel, tohle to mi nešlo totiž ani s tom s přítelkyní.
Why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio.
Think of this like splendid.
Jo, dobrý. Hezký. Tuhle jsem stopál, jak jsem borec. Moc. Ne, dobrý. Holy.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
OK, dáme si duel.
You be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Accio.
Splendid. Here we go.
Musím to popotáhnout. Ale teď jsem to blbě pouštěl, já jsem idiot. Tak tohle se mi nakonec úplně nepovedlo. Tyhle. Tak 60 už nedám, no.
Accio.
Tuji! Oh.
Don't lose your composure.
Jsem to přetáhl. Čo sa dá
Let
robiť?
us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay. Oh, shit.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Tohle si nepamatuju.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Lisa,
Pinda jedna, vole, ještě mě projde skrz, jo. Stoj.
Very good.
Tyhle, to je frnda, vole. Stoj.
brilliant.
OK.
Here we go.
Mě vyrazí. A 40 nebo 30?
Very good.
30. Chtěl 3 na Páďo. Jste 30. Oh, ona má 100, Páďo. To je škoda, ale tohle bylo těsný. To bylo těsný.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on me. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Vyjedem tady ty otázky ještě.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
It addresses mountains of the moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the leaves were so big I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand.
Teď jsem si nevšiml ty první možnosti, Hergot.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without the wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss what I do, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Vernon wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use that
A word if you were so inclined.
Well,
OK.
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation. Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir. What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost. Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match. Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she's a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
OK. Complete main quest, OK. A co teď? No one knows.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
New quest available. How does that quest time? What did you do with after class? Jasně, dobře. Promiň, ale teď nemám moc čas si povídat. Prdele, kde jsou ty schody, kurva? Co to je hezký hry, že jo, nevím. Počkej, to je tady někde. Prdele, kde to je, vole? Jo, dole. Tak ty vole, to je dolů nahoru, to je jak ve výtahu. Jsem ještě použil to vole jemnější přirovnání. No tak do psíry, vole, tak... Běhám, vole, jak idiot. Jo, jakože tudy. To je zase hry, že vole.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Rowan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details. Mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Luos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. About trying to get a solid from the stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In
Okay.
that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Rowan will meet you outside momentarily to assign you a first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
OK.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
Vyklikáme tady ty otázky.
Stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Teď jsem to odklik, já jsem blbej,
I'd
no.
like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Nats Iona. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Matty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory Rookwood. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Roman's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle walls. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy battling between broomsticks.
OK, já se podívám, kolik tohle má a když tak to asi nechám na příští moment. 43 minut, to bych asi nechal už na příště. Vy se mějte a zatím čau.